Apparently, Rhymesonas are a thing. And they're actually pretty cool and fairly popular. I just wasn't expecting Pokemon to randomly tweet this out, but it ended up working. Imagine living in Rhyme City, a bustling urban city where Pokemon and trainers live and work together. Which Pokemon would be your partner? Check out this trainer's Rhymesona. Have you drawn your own too? Share your Rhymesona below and we'll retweet our favorites. Now the biggest thing I want to point out about this is that these are adults feeling like kids again because of the Detective Pikachu movie and wanting to live in the world of Pokemon. That was kind of my first thought when I saw the Detective Pikachu movie for the first time. Finally! Our 90s kid dream is alive! I've wanted to see CGI Pokemon forever! I've wanted the Pokemon world to feel more real than ever, and it did that, and now we have like these artists. These people have gotten degrees or grown their talents over many years, and now they're older. They're not kids anymore, but they get to feel like a kid again by representing them their trainer selves and their favorite Pokemon. This guy's gonna grow up to be Nanu, and I'm totally okay with that. So then we also have this one right here. I mean, the art style is also really cool on this one. You can really see, you know, I'd go everywhere with my Vulpix. Everyone has that Pokemon that they'd go everywhere with and just represent. I also saw a couple of other cool ones that the Pokemon Company tweeted out. Here's my Rhymesona. She keeps Combees and small grass type Pokemon and sells her own honey. That's just living your best life if that's what you're into. And I can actually see that being fairly successful because honey is worth a good amount of money. It used to be 100, but then something happened, and then Black, White 2, Ultra Soldier Moon, 300 each. She's gonna be just fine. Also, if you find a gourmet maniac, you know, you get in with those restaurant deals. Imagine Rhyme City. They probably have a great foodie scene. So, boom, sell those for 500 each. Yeah, she's gonna be just fine. But I mean, see, you grow that. You figure out not only what you're gonna look like or how like your trainer style would be, the Pokemon you use, but also just how you interact in the Pokemon world. And the Pokemon Company tweeting this out and making Rhymesona a thing has actually been fairly successful on that. I watched Detective Pikachu recently and want Pokemon to be real so bad. I mean, that's what it's about, guys. And I'm happy because even though it doesn't seem like Detective Pikachu has created the Pokemon Go 2 phenomenon or really brought everyone back into Pokemon, that's why I feel like they should have done a Pokemon Sword and Shield trailer before the movies dropped. Either way, you know, even though I don't think it like went crazy, it's still having great box office success. It's like over 200 million across the world and still getting like 23 million a weekend domestically. So a lot of people are out there watching this movie and it is kind of rekindling a lot of that childhood in people. And then boom, we want Pokemon to be real again. We want to live in the Pokemon world. We want to represent. I think that's awesome. So here's my Rhymesona. She's a librarian who likes to read to her Venusaur. Also, Venusaur uses Vine Whip to help her reach the top shelves because she's short. The utility of Pokemon in the Pokemon world, like when we have, you know, Machoke, Machamp building buildings, and whenever you're just watching like the Pokemon anime, Pokemon movies, where it's like, oh, that's a very helpful Pokemon to just get you through your day-to-day life or your work, and then it works out. So yeah, Pokemon Company's pretty lit on this one. And then as I was scrolling down, I saw some other cool ones. Cyndaquil, always hype. I like it. You know, that's some pretty good stuff. And then, yeah, just overall. Yo. That's... She is on it with that white and blue and pink team. That's a baller right there. I can only respect. This is actually originally my gym leader Sona. What's that called? Gym Sona? Leader Sona? Just my Pokemon gym leader, but works just as well as my Rhymesona. These are all the buds I'd want with me on my adventures. Team Cloudy, you got it. That I got so much respect for that. And that's another thing, like, people are just like, oh, hey, I've already had this going on. You know, I've had my trainer self either commissioned or I drew it up a while ago. Or also people are just straight up making Rhymesonas for it. This would be my Rhymesona. My Espeon would be the most spoiled Pokemon ever. She would get all my cookies. Respect. You know, something like that. And then this is what I mean, like, it was people are just making this. They're just kind of going out and doing it. And I can keep refreshing and they'll keep posting it. So, I mean, that's actually something pretty cool, is that there's actually a lot of people making these, a lot of cool stories. Where's the one I saw that was actually pretty dope? Oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. So, Barista. Got that in the Pokemon world. This guy. Here's my Rhymesona. He's a hex maniac turned massage therapist since moving around. This guy is overly creative. His Litwick drains the life force of his clients, relaxing even the tensest of guests. That being said, his business is not going too well. So he's got that shagginess going on, but it looks like he's still doing all right. Litwick's happy for him. That's cool. And yeah, that guy's up like... dude, I found an ad at my local cemetery, so honestly I didn't know what I was expecting. The guy seemed like he knew what he was doing, but I couldn't help feel a deep sense of spiritual dread, like something was haunting me. Affordable and friendly service, 3 out of 5. Even that detail, where it's like, something's fishy's going on. I guess he doesn't advertise that your soul is going to be drained for the service, but you know, it's all right. You come out of it feeling better. The guy looks a little shady, but you know, it's affordable. I'll take it. So yeah, I think that is it. You know, it's more the curse of being a hex maniac that you don't get it all together, but you know, happens. Hopping in the Rhymesona train, prepare for trouble, make it double. That is some trouble right there. Yo. Someone's got the Pangoro. This is some good stuff, guys. This makes me happy just to see people care about Pokemon on this level, to where they're either going to pull out that old trainer that they scribbled up or that they had commissioned years ago, because hey, it's relevant now. Oh my God, is that Jolteon charging your phone? That is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Get a little baby hammock, not hammock, baby backpack, and then just waiting on the bus, you know, charging up while waiting on the train. Yeah, you see with Pikachu, they got the cheeks, but Jolteon just gonna like spit out electricity. I could see that being some dude where it's like, yeah, I've got this big dragon-y friend over here. How you doing? So yeah, people are either like commissioning it, redrawing, getting back into it. So that's pretty cool. And there we go. There's our Mimikyu one. Mimikyu's a little off screen because Twitter's scaling. 1 second. Boom. Spooky friend. Yay! See, every Pokemon gets love in Rhyme City and in the Pokemon world. Like, this is what I mean. It's more popular than I or anyone could have imagined. We're still going. These are all people that have like art and trainers and characters and yo, people are too creative. That is. I can't beat that. There's so many things that can't be beat with this. I like the Hex Maniac, dude. I like the Jolteon, but I think this might be the best thing I've seen. It's raining out, but no, you got your nice little barrier, miming it up. You got your buddy, and that's so cool. And it just never ends, apparently. Oh, who has a Mew? That's, you know, every once in a while you are the right person. You have that perfect soul for a mythical or legendary Pokemon. Just be like, I like this person. Couldn't not make a Rhymesona, an artist and beautiful inspiration, his water Pokemon. Dope. Sounds like people are just out there doing this, making this, just drawing up a little scribble. You're like, yo, I got my pencils and pens and colors out there. Let's do it. Copic marker, whatever. Nice. My Rhymesona, she works the night shift to afford her sneaker addiction. Should she ever fall asleep, Murkrow will happily nip her. Is it the Pokemon that mimics the trainer? The trainer that mimics the Pokemon? Or is it the art that recreates life? Wait, what's a Rhymesona? Just hit the hashtag, dude. You're definitely gonna get your fill. I mean, even then, like, yeah. So Rhymesonas are a thing now that the Detective Pikachu movie is out. Here's my Rhymesona as partners in Archeops, because it is objectively the best Pokemon of all. I can mad respect that. He appears to have caught a vermin for snack. Oh, poor Emolga, yeah. Yeah, those words. This is just enjoyable stuff, guys. So yeah, I was thinking about that. This goes on forever, and it's cool to see people loving Pokemon again. I wanted to also just shout out Mosby, because Mosby did my Sona not too long ago. Oh, not that one. Not too long ago. This was actually really cool. You know, I was trying to do my trainer and then my partner Pokemon. Even though Lugia is my favorite Pokemon, getting a legendary is a little unrealistic, and Typhlosion is the GOAT, so having that, see, that's how I feel from when I was playing, like, Gold and Silver version. Gen 2, my favorite starter, my favorite adventures I've ever had were with Cyndaquil becoming Typhlosion, and it's like, alright, that'd definitely be my partner Pokemon. You know, Typhlosion's built like a friend. Is the best way of putting it. And I remember when I was playing Heart Gold Soul Silver and Typhlosion was following me around. You know, the first time, it was like, whoa, Typhlosion got happy and suddenly hugged you. Like a tear rolled down my cheek. I was like, this is the greatest game of all time. Typhlosion's the greatest partner of all time. And it just works out so well. So, I mean, I think a lot of people know of Mosby by now because, like, a lot of other popular PokeTubers get art commissioned and pretty popular stuff, like Game Boy Luke, Hoodlum Scrafty. I think those are the ones, and then like a lot of other people get their trainers done. So yeah, like the Pokesonas, Rhymesonas have been on for a while now, but it's getting some relevancy again. So I think that's some really cool stuff overall, and yeah, I'm just happy to see people being happy about Pokemon. So even though Pokemon Detective Pikachu didn't seem to be like this cultural phenomenon blowing up the world again, it seemed to have just grabbed some Pokemon players' attention for a while and get them to care about Pokemon, because now the dream of real-life Pokemon is closer than ever. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.